All right, everyone. So here we are on nodes 6 for the Scourge event, War difficulty 8. Now, I think I'm going to compile 6, 7, 8, and 9 into one video here because I don't think this is going to take very long. These are some of the easier sections in my opinion. Even more so if you have Dormammu. Now, as far as my Scourges, just to recap, if you've watched some of my prior videos, I'm not going to go over them too much here. But Dark Resolve 3 and Pyrrhic Victory 2 are still bugged as of recording this video. And so if you want to take a look, here are the Scourges that I'm running. And this is what netted me this 2.134 million score. 179 Scourges. I might go back and try another one. But I'm just doing this gameplay recording for you guys in this run. And so the characters that I run, yes, I know. Like, I could do this without Dormammu. Frankly, it's not that difficult. What I personally would recommend is, more obviously, Morgan Le Fay. If you have Dormammu, you should absolutely be using him. So I use my 3 Darkhold characters. Evil Strange Agatha and Morgan Le Fay. And Dormammu and Omega Red. You can definitely sub in other characters like Doctor Doom, Lady Deathstrike, Doc Ock. Maybe Thanos? Like if you're running Thanos and Strange... Maybe, because he's cosmic, so that might be okay. Obviously, there's Silver Samurai, Emma Frost, if you need to. I wouldn't use... Hypothetically, you could run a whole Black Order team, but, I mean, most newer mid-game players are probably not going to have that. There's a lot of options for veterans. This is very challenging for new players. My baby account has a really hard time on this. But if you have the characters that work really well... I know Dormammu is almost a cheat code, and I think he's always going to be that way. Unless they do... I thought they were going to do a city villain lane. Like a more specific... To make sure that Dormammu doesn't actually work. I wonder if we're going to get that on Death. Because it's honestly, I have to say, really, really easy. Like, it almost doesn't even matter what I do exactly. I do the basic. Because I want to maximize my damage. Because why not, right? I feel like there's just... they don't hit very hard, the enemies. And I can just do whatever I want, and they just kind of drop dead. There's honestly very little strategy for me. And when Dormammu has offense up, I can literally just do a basic, and he's just going to clean sweep. So that's why I feel it's kind of a cheat code. Like, I'll do it on Scroll Roll. Like, it just does so much damage. Like, there's no point in using the special because I don't need to. And then he's still got his... Yeah, there we go. Squirrel Girl's dead. Strange is going to take another turn in a second here. And I'm not even going to use the special. I'm just going to use the basic. Hit multiple targets. Just cleared the field, pretty much. Like, half of them are dead already in, like, one round. And might as well just finish Sharon. So, there we are. And I'm going to stun Cap Sam. I'm going to try, because I don't want him to taunt. Other than that, we're just... Oh, yeah. We're just gonna use the basic again with Strange. Like, I'm really not even... Even with Omega Red, I'm not really using my skills. Finish off Cap Sam. Even that's not going to do much. Like, I'm just not even getting hit very hard here. Alright. You know, like, it's not much of a video, I must admit. Like, I honestly don't... Even if I use Doctor Doom, I don't think it's going to change much. I don't think this is very hard. I think if you have the characters available to you, if you don't, you know, it's going to be harder, obviously, but I'm not going to cripple myself in a run, I guess. You know, if I have the characters, I'm going to use them. I do notice that Doctor Strange is, Evil Strange is a little bit lower on health now, but at the end of the day, I have my Dormammu ult, so if I need to heal someone, I can do that on the next node. On node number 8? Yeah, 8. I was like, or no, 7. I was like, what node am I on? I've been doing nothing but Scourges lately, so I'm kind of getting a bit forgetful. Okay, so we're on node 7. This one, the biggest thing to watch out for is Cersei and Icarus, frankly, but so you need to get Cersei down. If you're not down punching, or if you're having a little bit of a harder time to clear this, make sure that you get Cersei down first before Icarus pops out. Otherwise, you're going to be in a boatload of trouble. Very hard for my baby account at lower difficulties. I can't It's like taking a butter knife to a shootout. I think I said this before, but yeah, that's how it felt at lower difficulties as a newer player. This node is very challenging for new players, but for veterans, it's not. So after they do all their stuff, and what's interesting is I just do this, because now I'm getting speed up for Strange and Agatha. And then I do that. And honestly, that almost cleared the field right there. 8 out of 11 already. Like, where did everyone go? Bye. And then I'm going to just do that and clear the field again. And then everyone's dead. Yep. Yep. And that's the last villains node, so I might as well just blow my load. There we go. Everyone's using their skills. Everyone's dead. Oh, wait. He healed back up a little bit, but it's not going to save him. Just crazy. Crazy. Everyone's just dropping dead. What was that? Like 6 minutes? No, probably less, because as of recording this, it was about 6 minutes, but I know I talked a little bit at the start before I got into the node. The villain section for veterans, super easy. New players, not as easy. But when you have the characters available to you that you do, at this point, I think it's... I mean, you shouldn't cripple yourself by not using Dormammu. Over like 20,000 players have him at this point, I think. And so, unfortunately, if you're not them, try to use the best characters that you can. Skill isn't that much harder, as long as you're using your Doom Raid team. These are the... Frankly... Wait, what happened? Whoa! Hold up. Did you guys see that? Weird. I wasn't the only one, right? Good thing I had that recorded. What the fuck? Did you guys see that? I'm not live. I don't know why I said that. I'm talking to myself here, but weird. Okay, so that was... I'm pretty sure I just saw my villain's characters on the screen. I shouldn't have backed out. I'm gonna have to rewatch this myself later too. That was weird. Okay, so yeah, Doom Raid skill team, right? This is what you're gonna use. I've never needed to... I haven't yet, even with all the Scourges I've put on, I've never been forced to have to pull in any of these other characters. Baron Zemo, Moondragon, Gamora, Echo, Night Nurse, none of these. What I am thinking is that hypothetically, because you see the Sif is like really fucked up here, you might be able to heal her back up if you need to. If you could find a way with Maria Hill and maybe Shang-Chi to even heal up Sif in one of these nodes. I don't know if you need to, but if you do need to, and you're able to, that could be something that you could do, because these nodes are not very difficult. So this could be a way to use Sif, or Valkyrie even, because she's skill 2, to rebuild their hit points to kind of get back in there. I don't know if I'd use both in the same node, though, because it might cripple you too much by not having everyone. And so I just go in with the special here. I want to make sure that they keep their buffs, that many buffs, because I want to kick them in the face with those buffs up. Specifically these 3 here. Wow, we actually... Okay, this is one time that Drax didn't die. Okay, so normally I'm able to kill Drax by the time Shang-Chi takes his turn. So we're only getting 1 buff worth of damage, but Shang-Chi does more damage if you target your primary target per positive effect. So normally I would go here and kick everyone. It's still going to do a lot of damage, but it would have done more. And already, so many of them are dead. We're going to summon the shield troopers, because why not? Don't know why that didn't apply defense down, but hey. Gonna strip those... Oh, we didn't strip the... Hoping the death proof would have stripped, but that's okay. Okay. There we go. 4 left. Now, of course, that leaves Madeline and Silver Samurai. If I'm lucky, I can get Madeline down before... Oh, we got some turn bar rewind before she does anything crazy. Now, I'm actually going to try and stun Cloak. He can dodge that, which can be really annoying. It's not the end of the world, but I just don't want him to ult, and I want to kill him before he does anything important. There we go. Oh, we got a double tap. Okay. Take out Silver Samurai. Don't really need to use any skills at this point. It's honest. I know that I'm kind of... My characters are very high. Like, I'm not going to bullshit anyone. But personally, I just don't feel it. Even with Scourges, with a lot of Scourges, I just feel like this is a little bit... I feel like it's a little bit easier than Famine. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you felt about it so far. But, like, I guess, with the exception of nodes 5 and 10... Nodes 10 specifically, actually, I've not had a super challenging time. And I think in Famine, there were still a couple nodes that were kind of not the most fun. And here I haven't really thought that there's any of them that are really that bad. Like, the fact that I can talk through this and click and, like, sometimes I'm just basicking. And you saw in the villain section that I literally was just basicking. I don't know if I ever used Omega Red skills. And part of that might have been Dormammu. Part of that might have been, you know, how easy it actually is. For veterans, at least for villains. So we're going to do this final node here. Node 9, and then you'll probably have watched the Node 10 video already. I lumped Node 5 and 10 in together. Maria Hill took some damage. So I'm wondering, like, yeah, maybe if you get yourself killed somehow, I don't know, maybe there's a way that you can, like, heal up your Sif and your Valkyrie if you really need to, because they're skill characters, if you ended your Node 5 really poorly. But other than that, for here, not super difficult either. So normally I lead in with that just because I want to clear the taunt and just do a lot of damage on Bishop. And I do have the taunt, so I'm 2 energy away from the ult. I don't like Dazzler, and I don't like Calling Wing, but because I want to trigger the ping. There we go. We got him down. Unfortunately, I am running that Scourge, where if you get ability energy, you get a slow. But I'm going to cleanse that on Maria Hill's turn, so it's not going to be too big of a deal. We're going to kick everyone in the face. We have offense up, so that's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to trigger some death proofs, probably. And I'm going to do this here, because I want to, like, maximize how many characters I'm hitting. And then, I'm hoping... Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. I was like, we got Calling Wing, because I didn't want her to heal block. So, if you guys notice, all the blocking is happening. Pyrrhic Victory is not working. You can see the text going off, right? But there's no heal blocks. Now, he does have immunity, but these other characters don't. So, it is bugged. We're going to get Dazzler down. 7 out of 11. Hey, 7-11. And we're going to just do this. Maybe I should have slowed Magneto. I don't really want Magneto to take his to do his ult. You can normally kill him before he does it. In this case, I'm... Oh no, I can stun him. That's fine. Sharon Carter in with the stun. That helps too. You really don't want Magneto to run that if you can help it. You're going to take advantage of the defense down to get a Kestrel ping. There we go. And might as well finish her off before she does anything else. And I'm not going to hit Pyro with the troopers. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, guys. Honestly, I've not had a lot of trouble. I imagine if I stuck all the Scourges on, it would be a little bit harder. I think using 170 whatever I have is still pretty good though. And it's not, yeah, I don't know how many videos I'm going to be making with regards to these runs. I don't know if I'm going to do another one that's higher than the current run that I have right now. But, you know, there's lots of time left still. This was an 11-day event, I think, not a 10-day event. So yeah, there's been plenty of time. There's still plenty of time. And I hope that some of these helped for you guys to get a feel for what I've been doing and what to watch out for or not. In a lot of cases, some of these nodes are actually pretty easy, in my opinion. In other times, they're a little bit harder, like this node 10, which you possibly have already seen at this point. But if you do want to watch more of my Scourge runs, keep in mind I do have a Scourge playlist. It's not on the front of my channel. You might have to dig into the actual channel playlist section, and I have some of these recent runs, these Scourge videos here, or you can just check it out on my channel as well. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you on the next video.